Hello, welcome back. Might be a long one again because I've got a few channeled messages here that came through, as well as some pre-shuffled message. Okay, so first of all, Heidi Ho, the elephant is slow, slow came through, that kid song. Hey ho, Heidi ho, the elephant is so slow. Okay, so maybe you are taking things slow and easy at this time. And then the message was take time to revise, to rewind, to review, take time to rewind or remind about the times of the past, but do not hold on to memories that no longer serve you to move forward. And then I could smell custard. The smell of custard came through, so maybe that's a good memory of yours, something to do with custard. Live life as you wish to live and know that support is all around you. The people you find will support your higher mission in love, life, and prosperity. You will move on to better times where you are open to all the blessings of life has to offer, just by being you. Love has arisen on the wings of the sacred knowledge. The facts of the truth are being foretold for you to perceive a way forward on your journey, a way to a better life where people will bless you with love, comforts, and knowledge of esoterical fortune. Surround yourself with the riches of life, but do not forget to bless others who are placed before you. Know that all your dreams can come true and will come true if you follow the guidance of your heart. Open up to the people that are put on your path at this time, as your soul tribe are on their way to you now. Your vibration has risen, and so these people are now on your vibration, have length, so you can wavelength. They are now on your vibrational wavelength, so you can be guided to one another. Life is sweet, and so is the song of the birds that whistle in the breeze. See past the illusions that are placed before you to distract you from your goal. A higher love is coming in towards you. Please don't shut off to this love. Please don't go within and refuse to open up again. We are here guiding you and show you a way forward to your unique path to riches and glory. But you must resist the urge to go within, to shut yourself off and be prideful. Pride is a lower frequency, one that no longer serves your highest good. Be strong and move forward with courage. You can do this. You are more powerful than you realize. We are all clapping at your persistence to keep moving forward, past these struggles and onto your path. My sacred warrior, how much you are loved and respected for how you have come. And for how far you have reached within, to muster the courage to fight for what it is you're fighting for. Have strength once again to go that extra mile. It will be worth it. Love will help you this time. Support will surround you, and we will be there with the sword of Avalon to cut away any debris that cannot come on this next journey. You do not need to worry. Just be of light and move forward with grace as we know you to be. Love, light, and blessings to the betrothed on the path of divine servitude. Okay, so that was the message that came through. And then I got, I needed to draw this picture. So I don't know if you can see it. So that was the picture that came through. And first when I was drawing it, there was breaks in the spiral, or whatever you would say. So that may be significant. I also got the message, sever the cords that bind the soul and break the bond. So maybe there's a bond that needs to be broken. Maybe you need to cut the cords to this binding. You need to break the bond. So maybe you can look, I'm not too sure about this, but maybe you could look on YouTube and see how to sever a binding cord, maybe, or something, or breaking a bond, how to break a bond. And then I also got separating and reconnecting the soul ties that bound the soul. So maybe you are, or maybe this symbol will help with separating and reconnecting the soul ties that have bound the soul. Yeah, so anyway, that came through. Dragon fire came through. Oh, okay, so these were the channeled messages that I got from the pre-card shuffle. Dragon fire, embrace the truth of what is and let the rest go. Go within and release the burdens on the soul. Slaying the dragon within. So maybe that's what you're doing right now. Slaying this dragon within, this dragon fire, this restlessness, this releasing of burdens. Big cats were significant. Prowl the streets at night, waiting to be left in wanting. So maybe there's someone stalking you right now, or there's someone prowling your streets at night, but they're going to be left in wanting. Then I got Mars male downpour. Maybe there'll be a lot of males that are after, downpour, like a raining men. Maybe it's going to be raining men, I don't know. 8th house, emotional fulfillment, marriage, unity, God sent, proposals, commitment, rings of gold, rings of fire, of passion, reunited, transforming love at the core. So definitely you are transforming love at this moment. There may be emotional fulfillment coming in, a marriage, a proposal, any of those things coming in. Angels lie sleeping dormant until that time when lovers reunite in sacred matrimony. So okay, so maybe there's some angels that are dormant, but when you come into this sacred matrimony, that's marriage, I think, you are gaining the wisdom required to move over and past a blockage that holds you stuck and bound to the past illusions. Okay, so maybe this bond that you have to break will help you get past illusions. Brick by brick, you will rebuild a new life full of sunshine, hard work, joy, love, and abundant opportunities. An ability to teach, to grow, to learn, to cultivate the earth, to reveal to the heavens to reach to the heavens full of abundant energy and good health and vitality. So it looks like that's what's coming in. And this hard work, it made me think twice when I wrote that down, but I think it'll be like a labor of love, okay, that's coming in. Abundance, ability to teach others and learn. Health and vitality coming in. Wishes coming true. All wishes upon a star and transmuted now. Within the earth. Wishes coming true, all wishes upon a star and transmuted into the earth. Okay, so maybe you're transmuting others' wishes of you into the earth. I don't know, something about that. Rainbows of candy came through. I don't know what that was. And then I got Willy Wonka. So then it made me think of, and I wrote, riches for the brave. The magic starts within, noble at heart, protective circle, fallen leaves, heartbreak, remembrance of a time lost, a time of solitude, reflection, and love of self. Going back to the start to start afresh, renewed, innocence, pure, unbridled trust and faith within. So I get this, a rebirth card did come out, not at this time, but it makes me think of that, a rebirth, there was a time, that you felt lost and went into solitude to reflect on self-love, to call back self-love. And now you're starting renewed, refreshed, innocent, pure, unbridled, with trust and faith within yourself and within God. Solitude, sadness, lost time, stolen time, transferring the gifts of grace into blessings of abundance and growth, finding the treasure within, fulfilling the destiny of one's soul. Okay, emotional release, the drawbridge has fallen. So I get that as your heart's now opened up. Time of blessings to behold, the truth of one's true authentic lifeblood. No longer will illusions persuade you down a path that you do not wish for yourself. So onto a new path, a better path. Warning to those, this is to anyone that's coming against you, warning to those who wish to seek to elude the Holy One of the Lord. Be prepared for the bad moon to arise upon your soul's destiny. So, in other words, if anyone wants to take ill will against the holy ones, expect to a bad moon to arise for you. That song come out, Bad Moon Arising, and it was the songs that were prevalent that kept on repeating was they're bound to take your life. So you're risking your life here if you keep on sending out ill wishes. You are on the rack. So please take that warning and do the best for yourself and others. Be prepared for the bad moon to arise upon your soul's destiny. Yep. Sending out wishes of peace, harmony, magic, manifestations of love, hope, and joy for the world. Love and peace with the joy of a heartfelt wish for others has granted you the space to be joyous and have fun. So maybe you have been sending out wishes of peace, harmony, love and hope for others and for the world. So this is bringing you a joyous time and fun-filled time. Letters of love sent on the whispers of a wish, a heartfelt message of love and completion of a long journey. So you or someone is sending out heartfelt wishes of love, so wanting love, and a message of a completion of a long journey. Or this could be that you're receiving love, that your heartfelt message of love is being returned and you're completing a long journey of love, or maybe just in general. Family accepting what it is what it is. So they're finally families accepting who you are or what you are, begrudgingly, I think, or they believe you to be. Okay, so that's how it came out. They're accepting you or what they believe you to be. So I don't think they truly know who or what you've done and who you are. Being grateful that they are not part of the illusions. So maybe they're grateful that they have clarity now about what it is, who it is you are or what you're doing or whatever. Moving past the burdens of family and moving into gratitude for what they have given you. The power to heal and move forward along your path. So you're now being grateful for your family, for the lessons they've taught you, and no longer you know, you've healed that heart issue surrounding them. Have courage, the castle is coming, and all else will be irrelevant on the path forward. Open up to the beauty that surrounds you to bring the castle into the forefront of your mind. Speak it into existence. So I got with this, you know, maybe you are hassle, home, hearth, castle, you know, all that sort of thing. Maybe you're wishing for a new place, a new home, a new castle, you know, and you need to be happy with what you have now, but also to speak it into existence with happiness of the vision of it now. So knowing that it is here for you now, visualizing it with happiness and joy when you're visualizing it. Expansion is here, abundance is here. 10:10 came out. Summer fruits all year round on the table of gods and goddesses who have taken the journey of faith. Okay, so all God's light workers, pretty much, I get, they're going to be blessed with an abundant table, ripe, luscious, full. So a table of ripe, luscious, full fruit. Happiness, forgiveness of self, and showing gratitude to your inner child. So maybe you have done some inner child, or you need to do this inner child work, showing gratitude for your inner child, having fun and enjoying life. As this ancient knowledge awakens, it brings in balance and acceptance. Get grounded and meditate on this inner knowing, this truth. Protect yourself and set healthy boundaries with others around self-love and expression. So there was a lot coming out about meditating and grounding, and a knowledge coming in, a higher, you know, an increased psychic ability, psychic gifts, so knowledge, you know, something happening when you get grounded and meditate. Peace and communication coming in. You are the goddess, the nurturer, the mother, the child, the crone, the healer, the lover, the creatrix. You give peace and freedom to others. Your power, you pour love into the earth and into the mother. You are the wise, and you are wise, beautiful. I've got full there, full and strong. You rise above all and do harm onto none. Oh, I've wrote this straight, like in a poem, I think it come out. You rise above all and do harm onto none. Know the mysteries that you seek will be obtained, so your heart can rejoice and behold the earth's pleasures, the desires of your soul. Learn the secrets of your soul and return to the knowledge of herbs to help you grow. Heal what's within with love and forgiveness, as all is here for you to witness. Although it will challenge and hurt, the pain will subside, and the truth will be rewritten. By moon and star they will be done, on here this earth it shall be sown. The knowledge, the truth of this one's name. The circles are bound to fall away, and rid the earth of hate this day. Cut away the toll that binds the soul, and release the hold of this man's caste. Protect oneself at this full moon. Life is there to be lived and loved. Wear your gifts with pride and see you have nothing to hide. Meditate and calm that restless mind to honor yourself and instill the love of a healing tide. So it does seem like you're healing from a binding that had been done on you, that it had taken its toll. But protect yourself around the full moon and ground your energy, transmute this energy into the earth. Meditate to calm your restless mind. Honor yourself, love yourself. know that if you're going through a challenge, you know, the hurt and pain will subside, but you will grow from this and the truth will be rewritten. So secrets coming out, maybe knowledge coming in. So definitely truth being told, you know, illusions being set to rest, freedom, peace coming in. So that was the messages. Oh, sorry, I've got more messages over here. Know the delight your story has foretold in this day and age. We have but a hold of the one thing that rings true, the love of the gods and the love of thyself. Okay, the numbers 1111 come through, 1111. Also the numbers 222 came through. Chanting and drumming on the esbat may be significant. Dance, trance, meditation, divination, psychic powers, and angel communication. So I don't know when the esbat is. Sorry. Actually, maybe I can look it up. Maybe it's in here. The esbat here, okay. I don't know if it says it in here, but we'll see. Healing environments. They're celebrated by the pagan folk. The May moon is of great significance to the Buddhists. King Arthur's Round Table may be significant. The number 13 may be significant. The goddess within is significant. Full moon, yeah. So maybe the next full moon. I don't know when it doesn't actually say in here, but it says the May moon, so that's gone. Dark moon, it says in here. Maybe significant. Full moon, dark moon. Kalima may be significant. Okay, yeah, sorry, I'm not sure. Okay, so yeah, so maybe angel connection when you meditate, when you go into a trance, dancing, playing drum, you know, chanting, going into that trance state may help you connect to the angels. Okay, and they're the messages that I received, so I will go on to getting some cards out for you. So this deck, and talking about the Espet or whatever it's called, was Pathways to Magic deck. This is the Oracle of Transformation deck. So it's a Wiccan deck, I'm pretty sure. Okay, on the bottom we have Cauldron. Let the goddess within transform you into a healer, nurturer, and protector. I think this is what you have done. You have transformed this black magic or whatever other people were sending you, whether it was just talking about you, bad, you know, gossiping, you know, whatever it is, or even true black magic around the moon cycles. So it has transformed you into the healer, nurturer, and protector that you are today. So we thank them. Thank you very much. We have chants. Get together with your coven or some friends for a night of chanting and drumming. So if you possibly can, release your inner goddess, go within, express yourself. Blonde hair may be significant. A lot of these have blonde hair. Astral, strengthen your intuitive and psychic powers through trance, dance, meditation, and divination. So both these cards came out in the pre-shuffle. Astral, so maybe astral realms are significant. Maybe the planets are significant. We also have the moon and the stars here. We have an owl too, which is wisdom. Candle magic may be significant too. You could either use candles. White is purity and innocence. Black is for protection, if you want to use black for protection. But you can look that up anyway. Move ahead even if it's challenging. Remember, nothing ventured, nothing gained. So that also come out as well in the pre-shuffle. So, so just keep on moving ahead. Know that you are protected, but it may be a good idea to also protect yourself around the full moon. Oh, look. I get that as the devil under that cauldron card. This card is the horn gone. Light a fire in your heart. Dance wildly. Sing with spirit. Celebrate the joys of life. You know, yeah. That is definitely the devil card. So maybe the way for you to get rid of this devil is self-love. You know, maybe that's something that you need to work on, your inner child, to sing, to celebrate the joys of your life, and to stoke the fire of your heart. You know, go towards your passions. Don't worry about this devil, but go towards, I don't want to even look at him, but go towards your passions, you know, and yeah, and just protect yourself. But I see that you're highly protected anyway. You have angels around you. Okay, what do we need to work on? What chakras is it that we need to work on right now? Or what is it that collective needs to know about the chakras? Okay, ancient wisdom. This came out in the pre-shuffle. So your ancient wisdom is awakening right now. You're bringing in the knowledge of the earth. I get from that card too. Courage. Having courage at this time, you know. It may be challenging, but remember, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Moving forward. Big cat significant again coming out in this card is it's tiger's eye. Courage. Tiger's eye is also a protective stone. Dreams. The Herkimer diamond. These are all good stones, very good stones to have. And moonstone, which with this moon cycles. So your dreams may be coming in around the moon cycles. I sort of get with that. Or it's significant and bringing in these dreams. So maybe you cast a spell or an intention, a manifestation around a moon cycle. Or maybe you need to have courage to go after your dreams and your ancient wisdom around the moon cycle. It's something to do with the moon cycles, or the cycle, you know, you've gone full cycle, and your dreams are coming in with this courage that you've had, that you've persisted and come through, so your dreams are now coming in. Is there anything else? Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, we have gratitude too. Lapis Lazuli, past life, is coming out with the gratitude card, Hiddenite. Maybe showing gratitude for your past, being thankful for, you know, what's happened, you know, realizing how far you've come, giving gratitude for self maybe too, you know, that this past has helped you to become the person that you are today. Peace with Skolosite. You know, I get angelic realm with that too. So maybe your angels are bringing you peace now, or ensuring that you are given this peace that you well deserved. A white candle is definitely significant, this purity thing. So maybe, you know, invoking your angels, you know, calling your angels in around candlelight, a white purity candle. And getting some Skolosite as well maybe help. Selenite. So this is selenite. Can you see here? So that's selenite. Spiritual awakening. So with this piece, you may be going through a spiritual awakening at this time. And doing some heart healing, because that was on the bottom of the deck. With Dipites, that's actually been coming through a lot now. So maybe this heart healing is actually awoken, this spiritual awakening too has actually brought you into that. and citrine under that with abundance, which is great. So this heart healing may be bringing in this abundance. Okay, so this card, which is on the bottom, come out in the pre-shuffle, which is expansion as well as abundance. So abundance is definitely here for you. The flames of fire keep coming out. Keep the flames burning. Keep what it is that you're passionate about burning. Keep going. Keep that fire burning. Keep that passion alive. Keep moving forward. Owl wisdom. So we've got an owl again. So an owl up here and an owl on this card. Our spirit wisdom. So definitely something about wisdom. That you're wise, you know, you have come so far, you have this wisdom now. Flow and sanctuary. So, and the cards are 27, which is a 9, 24, which is a 6, and 26, which is an 8. 6, 8, and 9. You may be seeing those numbers. Definitely 6s, because 6s were coming out in the pre-shuffle. Use your wisdom, go with the flow, and know that you are protected by spirit animals at this time. Use your, have courage and strength to keep moving forward, to follow the flow, to go with the flow. There's a timekeeper in here. Time was significant too in the pre-shuffled messages. So you have time. That looks like to me though a death lily. I don't know. It's a peace lily in some. I'm assuming in this card it's a peace lily. So because that's the sanctuary card. So getting out in nature. Getting some peace, some tranquility, some time alone, some, using your wits, keeping your wits about you. And this rabbit's royal as well. It's royal. I just got then. It's royally time for you to have this peace that you deserve. And passage is on the bottom. And there was in the pre-shuffled message too that the passage card come up in the crystal cards. So you've got safe passage. So you've walked through. I think you've walked through the gate. You now see a way forward. You're, to happiness. You have safe passage into happiness. You're safe. You're protected. It's your time, and that's a card 40 and a 7, which is a 4 and a 7. So we have 2 7s. We might get a couple more cards. Unicorns might be significant as well, because we have a unicorn on this card, and birds. They've been coming out a fair bit, unicorns and birds. So birds give me freedom, flight, flying high, seeing a higher perspective. We have had owls and eagles, and the message, there was animals that come out. Did I read that? I don't think I read those that come out. Did I? All the animals? What was that? Sorry. Did I miss that? Okay, so I don't know if I mentioned it. Okay, so pumas, panthers, wildcats, dogs, ravens, crows, familiars, elephants, giraffes, elk, deer, fawnlings, wolves, eagles, peregrines, griffins, and werewolves may be significant for you as well. These protectors, I feel like they're your protectors. Wolf is here as well, wolf spirit. So family may be significant. So we have family. Stillness, acceptance, and purification. So sorry, stillness. And there's grace in that card, maybe giving family grace, accepting family. So there's something about acceptance, because they come out together in the pre-shuffle, with family and stillness. Loyalty, because wolves give me loyalty. They're pack animals, they stick together. And maybe you're purifying, maybe with this acceptance, you're, you're healing the family issues, reflecting on family issues, and purifying any trauma around that, and acceptance, that, accepting family for what they've done, who they are, and knowing that they've added actually to your life instead of taken away, that it all was for divine reason, it was for a purpose, that everything happens for a purpose. This family helped you go within and see the gem that you are. So for that we need to be thankful, knowing that we're not accepting what they did, but accepting the fact that that helped us grow, to be that they had a purpose. Their purpose was to help us grow and to become this gem, to become this rare unicorn. There's a unicorn in that globe too as well. Helping us to embrace ourselves, to be who we truly are, to step into, self-love and self-acceptance of self, of who we are, shining our light. You're now shining your light, standing into, being the person you truly are, being that rare unicorn, no longer dimming your light, no longer refusing to see who you are. And on the bottom we have stability. You're now stable. You've reflected in this pool and you've transformed. The butterfly here, we have a butterfly here, into pure beauty and bliss and grace. And you did this with grace. You moved forward with grace, and you are now stable to move forward. And then on the bottom we had transformation with the butterfly as well. So transforming, you become the pearl. There's a pearl in that. That's a card number 3 too. We have 14, which is 5, 16, which is 7, 30, which is 3, 41, which is 5, 33, and 51, which is 6. So you may be seeing 6662. You may be seeing 333. We have 333 here. And this is the card 8. So see how there's a pearl there? You've transformed into that pearl, the pearl of knowledge too. So maybe you have a lot of knowledge now. You've transformed into a rare, wise soul, which you already were. You've just broken down the barriers and cleared all the trauma that was hiding who you truly are. The shame, the guilt, the doubt. Okay, we have inner temple, devotion. Tune into the portal of your heart. Let your heart lead you forward. Taking the steps that you need to take to move forward on your path. Letting your heart lead you. Shining your true, authentic self. Leading with the heart. Opening your heart, you know what I mean? You have now tuned into the portal of your heart. You're now moving forward with love and trust and devotion. Get grounded, empaths, highly sensitive, connect with nature. So you may be noticing that you're more sensitive lately. I definitely am. So noticing, getting grounded, connecting with nature, going within, balancing your chakras, uplifting your chakras, meditating. And roses may be significant too. I've seen roses quite a bit around, or flowers. You know, maybe you love flowers, maybe you work with flowers. Just say yes. This come out in the pre-shuffle too. So whatever it is, that the decision that's going to come up, I think you maybe need to say yes, but use your discernment with that as always. Pyramids have been coming out too, and Roman mythology, as well as Buddhist. This, you know, I don't know if you can see in here, it looks like a Buddhist statue. Yeah, so that Buddhist, maybe looking into that Buddhism. Also, your dream state may be significant too. We have a dream catcher on this card. Okay, I think that's it. You may be a star seed. We have the star seed card, and star mother. Mother Mary was significant too. So, what lights you? So these are questions that you may need to ask yourself. What lights you up? And how can you mother yourself? So reflection, there's definitely a thing about reflection, you know, and pink roses. That's, you know, the colour that's been coming out a lot too, which just makes me think love. So there's a lot of love surrounding you at this time. Starseed, what lights you up? What makes you happy? What makes you glow? What are you passionate about? How can you move forward? How can you mother yourself? How can you love yourself? How can you move forward from the heart? What is your heart leading you to? Where are you being drawn to? Just say yes to what it is that your heart is desiring. And this come out in the pre-shuffle too. This was on the bottom of the deck. It's rites of passage, closing the threshold. So yeah, you know, and it's the initiation card. So you're closing the threshold. You've gone through the, you know, the portal. You know, what did it say about portal here? Tune into the portal of your heart. So the portal of your heart seems to be opening and you're moving through the threshold. Definitely seems like a cycle's ended and you're moving on to a new cycle, but you need to meditate and still your mind so you can focus on what it is that you truly want to before you move forward. Okay, so that is my voice is heard in the world. You are speaking your truth. You're letting illusions go. You're moving forward with trust. That's card 15. So card 6 again. So 6s are definitely significant. My voice, well, maybe you need to use that affirmation as well. My voice is heard in the world. Wolves are definitely significant. They've been coming out quite a bit. So maybe you are maternal, because I see them as maternal. Maybe you're loyal, maybe you're strong, powerful. Maybe family is very significant for you, means a lot to you as well. Create a spiral. I am flowing with the seasons. And in the middle, this always gives me fluorite, so maybe fluorite is significant for you. I know I use that for a lot of sinus issues, a lot of colds, flus, sort of things like that, with the sinuses are affected. That's really good for that. There's 3 colours you can get: purple, blue and green. Blue is rare, so maybe you're a rare being, or maybe that's the colour that you need. Or purple, there is purple, it comes in purple too, I don't know if I said that. Purple, green and blue. I am flowing with the seasons. So maybe you need to go, definitely, that's an 8 again. So we have 8s are significant. Going with the flow, creating, that's coming out a bit too, creating that protective circle around yourself every day, doing that, connecting, expanding your light out to create a protective circle, calling in the angels to protect you as well, Archangel Michael, wearing talismans, that came out in the pre-shuffle too. Cutting cords has been coming out. So make sure you're doing all those things. And anything else? Okay, time capsule. This did come out in the pre-shuffle. This card always makes me think that you're the treasure. Transformation. I have the confidence to be myself. So self-love, you know, heart transformation. You are the treasure, you know, that gives me. Have the confidence to be yourself because you are the treasure. You are the blooming, the expanding, the light. Anything else? And that's card 11 too. Okay. Bake magic cookies. I give good things to myself and others. So maybe what you're eating is significant right now. Watch what you're eating, what you're consuming. Maybe you're baking for others. Maybe that's the way you show love. It's card 13, which is a 4. 4s have been coming out as well. Maybe you're seeing 444. Maybe nurturing yourself and others at this time. So whether that's actually by making something delightful for yourself and others, getting together, having fun, you know, supporting one another. Maybe balance is also significant as well. These cookies are stacked upon one another. Maybe you are struggling to balance something right now, but that tower is balanced, so maybe you are balanced. Maybe you need to just look at that anyway and see if you are and if not. Oh, okay, what happened there? Okay, so I'll take that card because that's the wrong way. Oh, hang on, we've got a few. Okay, for some reason I have a few up the wrong way, so I'm going to take those. Okay, you've got seeds of power. From tiny things, big things can grow. So keep moving forward, keep growing your seeds. You know, they're starting to grow. Your seeds are starting to grow, so keep going. Keep bringing light into them. The crown, I am a good leader. Wear your crown proudly. You are a good leader. You are unique. You are compassionate, loving, caring, thoughtful. Send a letter to the universe. This came out in the pre-shuffle. Messages of love I got from that. The world loves me is the... So maybe this is your angels sending you love from heaven. You know, messages of love coming from heaven. Maybe you're receiving messages of love from the divine, from your angels, even from somebody else. You might be receiving a message of love, whether it's a text message, an actual letter in the mail. Happy magic for pets. Animals are my friends. I am kind and loving to them. So you're known in the spirit realm for being loving and caring to your pets, or there is a pet in the spirit realm that loves you very much. It does. That's what it actually makes me think. If you've got a crossed over pet in heaven or wherever you seem they go in spirit realm anyway, they're coming to convey their message of love. And knowing, you know, what you had done for them. Painting with magic. I don't have to know everything all the time. You know, just go with the flow. Follow your own magic. You know, you don't have to know everything all the time. Just even be truthful. Say, I don't know. You know, painting a pretty picture. Don't paint a pretty picture. You know, painting, you know, or maybe somebody is painting a pretty picture of, you know, maybe they're not being truthful, maybe they're not showing their true authentic self, but there's light coming into this situation is what I get from that too. So but maybe you're an artist too. I also get that. Maybe you're painting, you know, you're painting your love into those pictures, you're painting magic, you know, you know, or it also could be healing, you know, needing to paint to express yourself, to show your magic. Okay. And I will just get some astrology cards to clarify if there's any clarification that can come through. There's another 6 here too, and another 11. Three, 6, 9 might always also be significant because we have 3 6s, 9s, which come to me then. So, okay, so we have Libra. A Libra might be significant. This energy is diplomatic and gracious. It seeks harmony and balance in relationships. Okay, or there may be balance coming back into your relationship. There may be justice coming in. The scales also mean justice. Maybe there's something about the justice system. We also had that coming out with the 11th house, where the cosmos grants wishes, luck, friends, and social occasions. So maybe balance is coming back into your social, so into your friendship group, into luck, into wishes, into social occasions. So wherever has been out of balance is now coming back into balance. I think friendships coming back into balance, celebrations coming into balance, relationships coming into balance. Maybe a Libra's also significant for you. Anything else? There's definitely a thing about wishing upon a star, and these wishes getting granted. So whatever you're wishing for or wished for, they're coming in. Your wishes are coming in. They're being granted. The 3rd house, your potential to learn something and your local neighborhood. And we have the sun on the bottom. So maybe there's clarity coming in about something that you need to learn about. Maybe you need to pay attention to any books that spike your interest at the moment. Maybe the local library is significant because it's got about local neighborhood here. And the sun, your immortal spirit, purpose, and destiny. So maybe this knowledge that's coming in. We talked about, getting grounded and meditating to bring this knowledge in, or this knowledge that's getting, because you're going through awakening, that's coming in right now, is got to do with your destiny and purpose. So, but it may involve learning, reading, transmuting, transforming, ascending, uplifting, rising. Yeah, okay. What people see and the impressions you give was under that as well. So maybe the impressions that you get is going to change. The way you knowledge comes in, the way you the way you receive information from the divine may be changing. And also just know that you are the sun, you are this light shining in the darkness. And I will leave it there. I hope these messages resonated for you. I hope you got validation of the messages that came through. I hope that you can get out in nature and you can ground, and that you can be happy at how far you've come and all that you've done, and reflect on, what an amazing job that you've done, and how thankful and the divine is, and how how we should be grateful and show gratitude for our ancestors, our loved ones in spirit, our all our soul team, our spiritual team that has helped us work through all this healing and trauma that we had to work through, and come out on the other side wiser for going through all this. And I'll leave there. I'll hope to see you again soon. Bye.